Hey travelers, it's the OCD Traveler, and tonight I'm checking in for my Norwegian cruise on Prima. I'll show you how. Here we go. All right, so I'm actually 22 days out right now. It's about 11 p.m., so I'm getting everything ready for my midnight changeover so that I'm 21 days out and I can start the check-in process and ideally be one of the first people that get on the ship. All right, so while you're waiting for the clock to strike midnight, if you're crazy like I am, a couple of things you're going to want to get ready. First, make sure you've got everybody's passport that's in your party. I actually went through, I took the passport numbers as well as the expiration dates. I copied it to a document so I can just copy and paste it nice and easily, make the process go by a little bit quicker. But passport numbers and passport expiration dates. Make sure you've got your favorite travel credit card ready to go for any shipboard purchases. That'll just be nice to have so you can lock and load there. And you'll want to take pictures for security reasons of every member in your party. That's important before they go to bed, but ideally shoulder and up, well lit, no smiles, no hats, nothing like that, against a solid backdrop. You'll upload those as well. So passports, a credit card, and pictures for everybody that you can upload. And then all I have to do is wait till midnight. All right, so this might be just a little bit clunky, but I'll try to run the computer at the same time I'm running the camera. But all right, we'll switch it over to the computer here. And as you can see, I'm just at a Google screen. I will go into NCL's website, so ncl.com, and hit enter. And then I'm just gonna hit this little suitcase, which is indicative of my current vacations. All right, there it is. Oh, it already says start checking. That's interesting, so let's go. Started a little bit early. You can see it's 11:56 and it's already letting me check in. Strange. All right, so I'm just going to validate my information here. All right, sorry for all the blurring, but I want to be able to show you these screens. So this is the personal information screen, and you're going to confirm your title, your date of birth nation. The United States is listed at the top. That's nice. Same with country of citizenship. United States is at the top. Preferred language, English is at the top. You'll confirm your email address. You'll tell them whether or not you've cruised with NCL before. If so, they'll have you enter your number. And have you ever cruised with another cruise line, and then put in the name of the last cruise line you sailed with. In our case, it was Royal Caribbean, and then you just hit save and continue. Now that you have personal information validated, next step is updating your contact information. Right, what's nice about this is if your browser already has that loaded, you can just select that from the browser menu and it'll populate. You're just going to put in your street address, city, country, your state or province, the postal code, one phone number, home or mobile. I put in just a single number. You do have to put in your country code, which of course for the United States is going to be a 1. And then an emergency contact, somebody that's not traveling with you. Again, you'll put in their name and then their phone number, including their country code. You guessed it, once you're done, save and continue. All right, now time for a proof of citizenship. You will select your document type. I recommend passports. You'll select passport. You'll key in your 9-digit, I believe they're all 9-digit passport numbers. The newer ones do begin with a letter. And then the United States is listed at the top. That's nice and easy. And then passport expiration date. Now, I would recommend that you start with the year, then select the month, then select the day. Otherwise, it gets a little bit wonky, but you'll select that and hit save and continue. And then after you continue, you will select whether or not you want ground transfers. We selected no because we're renting cars and traveling with friends. And of course, next they try to upsell you. We skipped all that. We were set, so we said no thanks. And then it brought us to our onboard payment option. So we loaded our favorite credit card, which again, this was nice and easy because our credit card information was loaded into our browser, but you just confirm, the credit card number, the name, the expiration date, of course, the CVV, and then you can either key in a billing address or just use the same one that you loaded for your contact information. You can also add authorized users like your spouse or your children, and then hit save and continue after authorizing charges. Now it's time for everybody's favorite part where you upload a horrible picture, kind of like a mugshot for you or your family. So you'll just click the upload button. You'll find the file directory, take a look at all the ugly pictures you have of yourself and your family, and then go ahead and select one to upload. It may be finicky, it may take a second to upload, but give yourself some time. Give yourself a couple of options for pictures and then upload them. Next, you'll put in your email address and mobile number where you can be reached if Norwegian needs to get in touch with you regarding the cruise. And then It's money time. The arrival time, I selected 9:30 to 10. That was the default. It'll default to the earliest time available. I like selecting the earliest one because I can always show up late, but I can't show up early necessarily. And then the final step is just to check off on some safety information, but you can't do that until you watch this 81-second video. So watch that in its entirety, then click that box saying you attest to the safety information, and then hit save and continue. Then there's one final checkbox to check, and then click finish check-in, and you are done, and you can rinse and repeat with every member in your cruise party, and then you're done. And boom, we are checked in. So started a little bit early, still took us probably 10 minutes to flow all the way through with all the information, but very simple. It sounds like in a couple of hours, what they'll actually do is send you out your e-documents. It says within 24 hours. I think typical is 2 to 3 hours we'll get those, and maybe I'll come back and show you what those look like. But nice and easy, just go to ncl.com. It looks like it'll start as much as 5 minutes early, so go ahead and refresh. Press start check-in, and then just fill out that information, submit. You can always make some changes if you need to, I'm sure, but there you go. Nice and easy. Hey, do me a favor. Hit like and subscribe. I've got a lot of other Norwegian content that I'll be creating, especially as I get on the Prima in just a couple of weeks, actually in 21 days. But in the meantime, I am the OCD Traveler reminding you to plan, travel, and repeat. Take care, everybody.